Did you know that there are certain risks associated with undergoing laparoscopic GYN surgery? Would you like to learn more? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial attorney practicing law here in the state of New York. First, laparoscopic surgery is also known as minimally invasive surgery. It's where doctors use fiber optic tools and now through very small incisions on your abdomen are able to perform surgery that otherwise they may have to actually open you up from top to bottom, known as a laparotomy. Now, there are a couple of risks that you should be aware of. There are risks associated with putting in the instruments into your belly, and there are also risks associated with an injury that can occur intra-operatively, meaning during the course of surgery. Now, one of the risks associated with the performance of this type of surgery is the insertion of an instrument known as a Hassan needle. And what is that? That's where the doctor inserts a needle and literally thrusts it into your belly. Why do they do that? And that's before they ever do anything else. They do that in order to insufflate or to blow up the inside of your belly and inflate it with air. And they do that so they can visualize the area that they're going to be operating on. And that's really important. But here's the problem. When they put that needle into your belly, the problem is it's a blind procedure. You can't tell where exactly the internal organs are. So obviously you have to be very careful and gentle when you're putting it in, but the problem is that sometimes that needle can hit an artery. And if that happens, you're going to have significant bleeding internally. Sometimes it might even hit the aorta, which is one of the biggest blood vessels in your body. Another time it might hit the bowel. And if the doctor does not realize that particular injury at the time it's happening, you're going to have a significant problem. In all likelihood, if an injury like that occurs, the doctor will recognize it when they put in the other instruments through other ports, which are small incisions, when they put in the video camera, when they put in the other tools necessary to perform the surgery. Another instance and a risk that you should be aware of is that an injury can occur intraoperatively, meaning during the course of surgery. If there is a lag time in recognizing and treating a particular complication, especially if they close you up and then send you back to the recovery room and nobody recognizes the problem for hours or even days, that could be a very serious problem. So why do I share this information with you? I share it with you just to give you an insight and an understanding about some of the risks that are associated with laparoscopic surgery here in the state of New York. You know, chances are you have questions or concerns about your own GYN surgery that you had, or even some other type of laparoscopic surgery. And what I encourage you to do, if you do have legal questions, pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. I do this every single day and I welcome your call. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at lawmed10@yahoo.com. I'm Gerry Oginski here in New York. Thanks so much for watching.